Hey there, YouTube land, and I'm coming to you with new glasses. So, first off, before I get into this little Kijiji haul that I got here, I want to say I hope you guys have been enjoying YouTube and a lot of the people that are on here. I have not been on as much as I used to recently, and I'm going to be trying to rectify that. I want to get back into watching more videos and making more videos, being able to respond. So I have not forgotten. I am going to respond to everybody's comments there. Even the semi-nasty ones. Someone even told me that my videos were boring. Then why are you watching? But I appreciate you for watching and telling me that it was boring because it was a view. Thank you for doing that. Now, Lausberg 711 is a new YouTuber out there who's done some great collection overviews. He's got his Grindhouse releasing, which is really good. Made me want a couple of them. Really bad, actually. I got to mention to my better half. She's going to like these ones. Showed his Arrow, showed a few of them, so I watched a couple of those. And if you haven't checked them out, definitely do. Lausberg 711. Jill Marie Young, she just did one on physical media versus digital media. Guess what wins? Yes, physical media rules. Just saying. Getting it out there. Also, two of my good friends, they're newer, but they're coming on and they're still doing a lot of great stuff. And I think I missed out on the contest, which kills me because I love contests. Either way, I'll do a video for it down the road, just because Toddy Walnuts, you are so cool with the stuff that you do. You have some great stuff and some great content. And with that being said, I also got to mention Parson Burger, also a newcomer on the YouTube channel, and he's really starting to pick up some steam there with his stuff. He knows a lot about movies, knows a lot about the Oscars. He has one wicked collection, and I swear every time I talk to him, he has more, and I'm like, how the heck are you going to keep all this? I find it hard finding spaces for all my stuff. Anyway, with all that being said, that's just some of the new guys out there. I'll do a shout-out video down the road with many of the great people that are on here, just to talk about some of the really cool people, and there are a lot of really cool people on here. I always forget skin slip when I'm talking about these things here. It's just shocking because I actually talked to him a bit. So, and he does some great stuff. Lauren, Mark, Enready, just Valagari, just a bunch of them. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to make this a shout-out video. Just want to mention some of the newer people as I was coming on here, and I just had to mention some other guys like Dr. Metal Freak. See, got to stop it, or I'm going to start mentioning people like crazy. Anyway, I was on Kijiji and got some stuff. I guess got some stuff from better half. She was mixed bag about it in the end because there was a little thing. So we'll get to that in a minute. So I picked up for her. She's a huge fan. So Are You Being Served, the movie? Pirate Banker Bay, apparently. I didn't know there's an Are You Being Served movie. I think I did, but I don't know if I've seen it or not. The series Are You Being Served Again? Otherwise known as Grace and Favor. This was kind of like the spin-off after the place is shut down to go do this this farming area. It's like it's kind of like an inn, kind of a country inn type of thing that they start to do. And I picked this up for, and I was very excited about getting it for her. I still am, even though she's not as excited as she was. The complete Are You Being Served collection, series 1 to 5. I've been looking to get her Are You Being Served for a very long time, and it's always been really expensive. I thought this was a complete series when I got it for her. It's the first 5 series. There are 10 in total. But just to have Are You Being Served in our collection, it's a huge thing for her. She is a big fan of this series. It's one of her favorites. And there are 7 volumes, and just really cool stuff. Really great episodes and trivia and different little features on here as well. So hopefully she'll warm up to it a bit more. There's like a 7th bonus disc here, volume 7, and it's kind of neat to see all this stuff on here. Just different featurettes and stuff like that to go with the first 5 series. And I'll get the rest of it for you down the road, so hopefully I'll find it. If anybody ever finds the other set to this, let me know. Also grabbed George Carlin, It's Bad For You. I grew up listening to George Carlin. George Carlin is one of my favorite comedians of all time. He got me interested. He got me political. He got me interested in in acting out and being an activist and speaking my mind and saying what I wanted to say. And Carlin was one of those guys that just he did that for me. So this is the last thing that this is the last concert George Carlin ever did, and it was like yeah. So a little bit of sadness there. I'm a big Carlin fan. So there's a big Carlin set out called I think Everything Carlin. It's like 14 discs. And at first I thought that's what I was going to get. Unfortunately, did not have the Everything Carlin, but he did have Completely Carlin, which is some of his best shows, like four of his best shows, plus a documentary, kind of an interview, plus a kind of a best of like different stuff from different earlier shows. We got Playing With Your Head, which I think came out in '86. What Am I Doing in New Jersey, which '88 I think. Back in Town was in New York. That was in about '90s, in the '90s, '96, something like that. I Know That You're All Disease is about '99. George's Best Stuff is like a compilation stuff. That's 7 words you can't say and all that on there. And of course, there's a bonus disc called New Interview with George Carlin, George on George. So I'm actually really looking forward to watching this here, and I actually may watch some George Carlin later on tonight. I've been a big fan for a long time. I'm a huge fan of stand-up comedy. George Carlin, Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, and Bob Newhart. Actually, I really like Bob Newhart, some of his stuff. He did had a Bob Newhart record. Just because I'm back in the record days, and basically we had these conversations with. Well, Bob Newhart was famous for doing if you've ever watched the Newhart series that came out, not the first one. The first one was like the psychologist one, but the second one that came out where he had the inn in Vermont. Every episode, almost every episode, you see him pick up the phone for a couple minutes, and it'll do this little. You don't hear the person on the other end, but some kind of comical thing happens. But because that was Newhart's stick. Bob Newhart was really famous for doing like Phone Call to God and stuff like that, and basically really awkward humor that was just really funny and never mean, which was really, really cool. George Carlin, he could be mean to people that deserve to be mean too. And a lot of my sense of humor comes from guys like Carlin and Murphy and Pryor and original Saturday Night Live, because I'm a huge SNL fan from back in the day when it was like really good and still relevant. I still watch Saturday Night Live to this day. It's not always the greatest anymore, but there's enough there that you can weed through. That's really good stuff. And oh yeah, one more thing, I almost forgot. I'm a big fan of this show from when I was a kid. The first season only ran like 8 episodes long, but this here had a bunch of features on it that I really wanted. There's like a cheap set of this out that will pick up down the road, but I definitely wanted to have the Anchor Bay edition of the Greatest American Hero Season 1. It's got the Greatest American Heroine on it as well, which I really wanted, which wasn't in the set, I don't think. There's all the episodes for Season 1, including a 2-hour pilot. There's 75-minute interview with Stephen J. Cannell, Robert Culp, Michael Pear, William Catton, Connie Sellecca. I was a really big Connie Sellecca fan. Like Greatest American Hero and Hotel, I watched those shows completely originally for her. That, and of course, Greatest American Hero has one of the greatest theme songs of all time. Believe it or not. You saw what I did there. So, right now, say hello to the great Pin Lord in the Sky, his buddy the Phantom, and for me right now, I got the spaghetti on. I'm starving. I got home from work not that long ago. It's already like 9 o'clock here, and supper's. I had the buffalo chicken for lunch, so yeah. So supper is gonna be next, and tea time. So it's time for tea, guys. Have a great one. Again, I guess I got to do this because people do this all the time. So this is the haul. I'm not sure if it'll come up. Usually when I do like this here, snapshots and stuff that comes up are like just really awkward stuff. Me turning sideways or some really awkward pose. But there we go. Hopefully that'll be one of the snapshots. That never is. I mean, you think this would be something like YouTube be like, yeah, that looks like a good shot. But in the end it'll be something like this. And then I'll have to like just weed around and see if I can find something. So thanks for watching, guys. From here right now, it's time for tea. Have a great one. And those YouTubers that I mentioned at the beginning, watch them. There's so much greatness on YouTube, and I love watching it. It takes over my TV watching, so.